Hello guys, so I recently built a tank and this is it right here. This is what it looks like. And it took me over, let's see, around 2 days to make it work. And I finally came up with this structure here. And yeah, tanks aren't supposed to be this, they're not supposed to be this, I don't know, easy looking. But this was the best I could towards the time and with the resources I had. So I'll try using the music a little bit. Alright. And I don't know if you can get anything from inside. So these are what I have inside. I have a lipo battery there and the whole controller. It's up here. There's a motherboard down there. And basically I just made something simple. But yeah, still looks like a tank. And you can see there's the difference between this cardboard and then this one, because this one is actually thicker than this one. And I'm working on a video. I'm actually doing build. I actually built this rather for a build for a video, and in that video I'm going to be talking about why I built the tank. And yeah, one thing I should point out is that I'm also going to be testing this. Like, I'm going to be testing how well this works. Well, in terms of, let's say I'm going to be adding kind of banger. I'll be putting a kind of banger at the side. In call it a knockout. Call it knockouts here. So I'll put one of them at, I don't know if I should put it under the tank or perhaps by the sides, and I would make it ignite electrically, where I just light it up and then we can do the durability test of how well it can handle the shock. So I don't have the banger around. I just have to look for it first. Right, I have it in my hands right now. So I do have so it's hard for my camera to focus. Alright, so I do have this, and in the video I'll be placing it, let's see, around the tank, maybe perhaps by this side or the other side, or maybe even under the tank. And I know I've seen these things in action before, where I place it inside the house I built and it's destroyed, like it's completely destroyed the house. And I do have that video in my phone right now, but I can't actually find it. It's really hard for me to access that particular video. So yeah, I'm going to be placing it around the tank, and yeah, that would be for the durability test. Now, how do we proceed from here? And I didn't want to make it kind of look like, okay, I'm having two power sources where I control the tank from one with the same battery. So I decided to make something different. So at the back here, I did something like this. Yeah. And the remote, this remote actually works with just this switch. So now you might be wondering what this other one does, and that's the question. So what it actually helps with is, I have two terminals here. This is, I think this is the plus, and then I have another terminal here, which is the minus. So if these two wires eventually touch each other, you'd have smoke. You'd have smoke if they eventually touch each other. But right now, this is not on. So I'm going to turn it on. Okay, right now it's on. And if they touch each other, shit, there's no smoke. Why is there no smoke? So there's supposed to be smoke there. There's supposed to be smoke coming out because of the poles touching each other. So yeah, that's how I'm supposed to ignite the banger. And when I flip the switch and it's on, then you have it ignite electrically, because that's something I came up with a few months ago, where I actually learned to do it electrically instead of using a matchstick or a lighter to just get things on. I just make them ignite electrically. So that's a big step up. So this is the front, and then this is the back. And yeah, I've been wondering for a while, how do people usually, like, how do they come up with a way to make this part? How do they come up with a way to make it work? because I've done a lot of tanks. I've done like, let's say, like 5 tanks in my channel, and each one is different from the last one. But I always struggle with building these parts. Let's see, and I think it's basically because of the kind of motor I use. So this, there are two motors here. I have one here and I have another one here. And these motors are actually N50. I don't know. I think it should be around N50 or N20 motors, and they are very very powerful. They have high torque, and they are they're the slowest kind of motors I have. And yeah, there's those kind of models out there. But one thing I recommend these models for is their durability. Like when it comes to strength, I mean, even if I use a 3 volt battery, it's like very hard for me to. I cannot stop it with my hand. Like when it's on or something, I can't actually hold it with my hand for it to stop spinning. So that's how powerful motors are. And yeah, that's how they've been for a while, and I've been using them consistently in my other videos also, and now I have them here in this build. But one thing I want to talk about is the fact that they are hard to control. So when I put place this kind of stuff here, it's super hard for me to get it to be still, and that's the main reason I had to use this kind of setup. This is that kind of stuff where almost the whole part of the tires are being covered, because if that wasn't the case, then I'm pretty sure this would have been off, like would have gone out. Like even the way it still works right now, it kind of rips itself out. I mean, this thing is strong, but not as strong as you would imagine. So I know my fingers look dirty, but I actually dyed the hair. So then this is dye. I have it in my fingers, and yeah, even in my palms. So I'm going to try turning it on and see if it functions. Yeah, because for the past 2 days that has been giving me issues. But okay, okay. So yeah, it works. And I was actually looking for a way to get it to work where when I just press here, it goes forward. But guys, the issue here is that I can't connect the two terminals to the same parts. And yeah, it means they will give me the same results, and that's not what I want. Because if this is front, sorry, if this is front and then this is back, then for these other parts, that would be for the sides, and it's yeah. So this is supposed to make it turn one way, and this is supposed to make it turn the other way. But then together it moves forward, and this makes it move backward, and yeah, forward. So I'm not actually done. I'm not done making or with the whole making process, because I still have to make this. Well, I have the parts here. This one can still go in here, and then the other for the back. But besides that, I'm still not done with the video. Wow, it's already 11 minutes. So hello, yeah, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I don't I don't language. I think that's French. I actually speak. I've been learning Italian for like over 2 years, or around 2 years, and I know a little bit of Italian though, but not too much. It's not something I can, let's say, brag about, but I do know a little Italian. And one thing about tanks is that they're almost unstoppable. Hi. So how do I reply to your comments? Let's see XP. Hello, Rena. Right now they said you're my number one and you're the king. So I don't know how this works. I've been on YouTube live for a very long time, but I still haven't placed or put enough energy inside about knowing how this does work. And yeah. So let's so this is supposed to be turning. Yeah, and then forward, backwards. So guys, there's something I have to point out though, and it's noticeable, and that's the fact that this kind of looks like the back. I don't know why. When I drew the tank, I made it very specific that this was going to be the front, and then that part would be the back. But when it comes to the drawing, this was what I drew before building the tank. Actually, I had this as my drawing, and this was the front. This is the front rather, and then here's the back. But when you look at this picture and then look at what I have here, it looks like it looks kind of different though, not too different, but yeah. So we have this stuff here, we have the back, we have the back here, and then we have the front. But still, looking at it this way, it kind of looks like the front. I don't know, maybe it looks different on camera, but I mean, from the place and from my point of view, it looks like the front. Here looks like the front, and here looks like the back. Perhaps it's because of the kind of space I left between. Let's see. This is the tire, and then this is where it stopped here. But then this is tire, and it started from that exact spot, and it's actually reduced the kind of drag it would be having for a tank. Yeah, so that's enough for the pictures. So I have two remotes here, but I don't know what's wrong with this one. I kind of lose it up a while ago, and in fact, guys, this is actually the exact remote for this car, for this tank rather. This remote came with this controller in this tank, but why this one is for another car, and I don't have the car around. So just okay, I'll raise the camera up. So that's the car right there, and I beat the car my last video. But that wasn't my last video, but one of my last videos, I built a car, and that's the car right there. And the motherboard, I don't know if I should call it the motherboard or the receiver from the car is what I have here now. And I try my best not to destroy the car while taking it off. And so let's see if I can get it. Oh. All right. So this is the car, and most times when people do stuff like this, they actually give these cars or these builds names. And I got the most out of that from Jake Kalini. I mean, he's like, when it comes to fans and stuff, he's the kind of person I would like to make builds like in the future. Perhaps something crazy, but yeah, he does what I like. So this car was the receiver from this car was here. It was in this other one, and this is what the back looks like. And then we have the tires and other stuff too. So we have that, and I I still don't know how I managed to get everything out of this car, and but everything is still looking good. Yeah, the whole structure rather still looks good. And I had when I made the turning system for this car, when I made this turn, I didn't use the normal system where they use rubber bands and they place the motor on top of the car, and then it goes this way and that way. But I did it in such a way that it still moves in that direction where it goes like this. And I used the same motor is in this one. So the motor is in this tank, this N50 tank, or the N50 motor is here. I actually placed them inside this car and at the front also. So yeah, and the tank still looks good. Although I haven't done the video yet, but I've been messing this tank up. I don't know why. I've been placing it in spots that it's not supposed to be in, or not supposed to be at. Alright, so I don't know. I want to keep on driving this. And like I was saying, this was my last build. Not my last build though. I made speakers out of cardboard and they work. So yeah, these are some of my other builds. That was the boot I built in my pirate video. And yeah, that's not what this is about. So yeah, I still have this car and it's still looking good. So I think I can still manage to swap out that part of the car, like the engine part, when all of this is over. Because I don't think I can tanks are my tanks, they look great and all, but I don't know if I should call them my team, but this tank is actually strong. When it comes to strength, I believe it's strong, like super strong. And one thing I also notice is that when it goes forward, this part actually struggles. The right part actually struggles when it goes forward. When it goes backward, then it's like the reverse is the case where the other part struggles. So it won't. I don't think there's any point of time where it will be going straight. I don't know if I should take this part off. Perhaps I should take this part off and then tighten it. It gives me the kind of result I actually expect from it. So like I said, it's slow, but when it comes to weight, I don't know what's the heaviest thing I have here. This thing is kind of heavy, but weight is not something I consider a factor. Very nice. Thanks for the comment. Please don't mind my hands. This is dye. This is hair dye. So yeah, thanks. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, thanks for that. So all right, there's something I think I have to check. Yeah, I'm just glad it moves because that's what I always struggle with because the controller from this car, the receiver from this car, I've actually messed up. I've messed with it like a couple of times. I used it while making that boat. I used it while making that boat. I used it while making this car, and then like 50 other things I've made. I've also used the same controller, and I'm still using it. But I don't know. I haven't been too careful with these kind of things, and I always mess up things like when it comes to tiny things like receivers and stuff. I always mess them up, and fortunately, I've messed it up a couple of times, and I've still managed to fix it. I don't know how, but I've still managed to fix it after messing it up over and over again. I still managed to fix it up. But yeah, I don't know if I should call it luck, but I'm glad it still works because I don't know if I can get a receiver separately from, let's say, having a receiver and then having a full car because they always come in the car and then I have to take out the receiver and then build my own cars from them. But yeah, this is front and then this is back. So, like I said, one part I usually struggle with is this. When it comes to the tires, I always struggle with them. Perhaps if this was not here, it would move effortlessly. But yeah, it's yeah. Maybe in the end of the video, I'll take it out. Like I got tired of the whole tank vibe, and then I decided to let it go. Let's see if we can get a better view from what we have here. Alright, I think this is better. More lights. Right. So let's see. Ever since this remote has been giving me issues, I have not tried to fix it. Rather, I left it spoiled. I left it this way, and yeah, it's been this way for a while. So I just have to see if I can actually do anything about it. Because if it doesn't work, then I'm short of one remote and I have two cars. So let's see if I can actually do anything about it. Hello, it's me. Oh, that's going to have a copyright sound. I'm just going to increase the sound of the speaker because I will not be talking for a while. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Please like this live. Please, I don't know, just thanks for liking. My hand looks messed up. I don't know why I choose to do this right now. Like I don't know why I choose this of all times to do this. Alright. Summer day. Living life. All I pray, all I need is some better days. Yeah. I think I have to check one more thing before I start recording this stuff up. Hello? Let's see how that's. It doesn't look better. Fine. Alright, so this controller, rather, yeah, this controller works with this car, and as you can see, there's dust in it, which means it has been sitting there for a while. Let's just please. Oh, it's not right. Let's turn it up and then put some batteries in it. It's not on. I don't think these batteries are enough. Right. So with this remote, and the battery is actually lower than I expected. Oh, actually lower than what I thought. How I thought it would be. Let's try with this one. This is better. Oh, it's still not moving. Let's see this. Wow, guys, I don't think there's anything wrong with this remote. I don't think there's anything wrong with the remote at all. You see, it's actually still moving. I think perhaps this is a battery issue. I mean with the remote. You see, it's actually trying to move. And I've been thinking this way I made the wrong connection somewhere. Let's see. I don't know if I give it a shake, maybe it's with. You see, it responds, but it's not. Why wasn't it the active? It's trying its best to work like well. I don't know, it feels like it's in reverse. Okay, that's the front. So let's see how well this works. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, you can't do this. Alright, I'm going to share this secret with you guys. So the first time I took this off, the first time I opened this stuff up, I actually found the kind of screw somewhere, and then I did something. Okay, this is what it looks like from the inside. You just have 4 buttons. Which front, back, left, and right. We have a resistor. Yeah, that's about it. And then we have this stuff here. But I don't know if it's not can't be clear enough. But let's see if it should work with the touch. So if I turn on my touch and then inside there, there's a kind of, let's see, what do I call it? There's a kind of screw inside there, and yeah, I had to see what was actually inside. So I was screwing this screw, and yeah, I believe that's when it stopped working. So I'm just going to keep on doing that and then seeing if there's any point where the connection is strong. It's not moving right now. How do I find the right spot? How do I find it? What? Who listens to this kind of songs? It's just it's just to come. All right. Guys, this might just be a battery issue and I've been stressing about the remote. I don't know, I haven't gotten any batteries recently. And the ones I've used are actually old ones. So I guess that's where the problem is actually from. So when I turn the battery from the back, it actually feels better. I don't think there's anything I have to pay inside here. So I'm just going to go right up back. I mean, why would they make, guys, this car is actually very heavy. Like, it's heavy. I mean, why would they make something this heavy and then call it RC? I mean, it works, but it's super heavy. I mean, it's even heavier than what I have here. It's super. Actually, very much more heavier. I think this one still has a battery issue. It's not as worst as the other. Yes, and that's actually the issue I'm having right now. So it turns out this part has actually been disconnected. Alright, guys, that's all I have for now. And yeah, I'll be wrapping this up in the next 2 minutes. But first, let's see if we can tidy up this place. Alright. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Perhaps I still have, yes, I would still like to go live again. Let's see, on 31st of December. So if you're active and yeah, you want to join me, then that would be great. Let's see, around um 6, nope, let's 11 p.m. or let's 10 p.m. on the 31st of December, and I'll be live. Perhaps it will be longer than 15 minutes because this one was 15 minutes. Thanks for watching, and I don't know, I can't say give this a like and share and stuff, but thanks a lot for watching. So until the next time we get to this again, stay safe. Also. I just took a screenshot of my page, and what else can I do here? Very nice. Pin comment. I'm not if I ever let you go. Oh my, she is, she wants to. Feel like I usually love it. I'm touching you so easily. But you want to feel it, put it up for you. You and me, I love you, you are me, I'm gonna choose you. I'm not if I ever let you go. Oh my, she is, she wants me. Feels like I want you loving. I'm touching you so